Okay, hi guys. In this video, I'm going to be going over problem 1 and problem 2 in your homework because they're very closely related. Problem 2 just uses the answers that you got for problem 1. So, in problem 1, we have a company that has a fixed cost of $8,000 and we see it's a variable cost at the different quantities produced listed here here in this table, and we want to construct a table showing fixed cost, variable cost, as well as total cost, average cost, marginal cost, average variable cost for the different quantities shown here. And then we want to sketch a diagram or graph showing just total cost, and another that has 3 curves on it, or let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Your second graph should have the average cost curve, the marginal cost curve, and the average variable cost curve. Now, the reason you have to do 2 graphs here, or the reason you can't put all 4 graphs or all 4 curves on the same graph is because the total cost curve is going to have much higher numbers in terms of cost than the average cost, marginal cost, or average variable cost curve. Okay, so how do we get from what we know here to what we need? Well, you want to construct a table something like this that has your fixed cost, which we know is going to be 8,000 for each quantity. So it's not going to change because it's fixed. So it's just going to be 8,000 all the way down. And then your variable cost is given here. Your total cost is going to be your fixed cost plus your variable cost. And your average cost is just going to be that total cost divided by the quantity to get your average cost per unit. And then the only one that's kind of tricky here is the marginal cost. You're going from 0 to 1,000. So you would think that, well, my marginal cost is 1,000, but no, this is marginal cost per unit. So you've got to figure out your marginal cost by looking at the change in the variable cost divided by the quantity. And then the average variable cost is just simply going to be your variable cost here divided by the quantity. Okay, so you do that fairly simple math for all of these quantities, and you'll get your table. And then you want to make a curve, or you want to draw a graph with just the total cost curve on it, and you'll find that it's going to be a lot higher than these other costs. So it's going to have its own separate graph, because you're going to put the cost on the y-axis or the vertical axis. So you're going to have a lot. You're going to have a lot higher cost here. On this y-axis than you're going to need for your other 3 graphs. So you want to graph your cost on the vertical axis and your quantity. And this is quantity, I believe, in hundreds. Yeah, in hundreds, the numbers that you see here on your horizontal graph. And that should be fairly simple to do. Okay, that's problem 1. Now, problem 2, we're asking based on your answers in problem 1, imagine a situation where the firm produces a quantity of 300 and it sells at a price of $50 $4 each. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the line here that you've computed at a quantity of 300, and you're given the price to be $50 for each unit. So then you just want to run through and answer these questions, and I don't think you're going to need a lot of help here. And I'm going to have to excuse me, sneeze. Wow. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, you're not going to have a lot of help here. I don't believe, if you just, remember that in order for a firm to make a profit, the price has to be above the marginal cost, and they'll keep producing until the price equals marginal cost, and you know what the marginal cost is because you have figured it out here in your table, and that is marginal cost per unit. So make sure that you keep that in mind, and I believe that that will pretty much take care of problem 2. Okay.